Hello dear students, welcome to biology class. Today I am going to explain second lesson from ninth class, that is plant tissues. Okay, plant tissues. In previous class we discussed organelles and the structure of the cell and its functioning we discussed, and also unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms also differences we discussed. Okay, in unicellular organisms, okay, single cell only, okay, carried out all the functions. Okay, and multicellular animals for the carry out of various functions, it has different cells are there. Okay, next, like that, what are the different basic functions means respiration, digestion, circulation, reproduction. Like this process takes place both in plant cells and animal cells also. Plant cells have another specific functioning is there, that is the photosynthesis process. That process is absent in animal cells, like we discussed in a previous class. Okay, today I am going to explain about the plant tissues in the plant. Okay, if you observe the various functions means that functions are carried out by different parts of the plants. Okay, let us see what are the functions carried out by the different parts. Okay, let us see. Functions and parts. Okay, various functions are carried out by different parts. For example, absorption of water and minerals. Okay, this one is takes place by the which part of the plant? Okay, this one is takes place by the roots. Okay, next, gases exchange. Okay, gases exchange takes place by which part in the plant? Okay, stomata. Okay, stomata and lenticels. Lenticels of stem. Lenticels of stem. Okay, next, transpiration. Transpiration process takes place by the stomata. Like that, reproduction takes place. Reproduction takes place by the flower. Okay, reproduction takes place by the flower. See, once again, these are the some of the functions carried out by the plant cells or plants. Okay, absorption and water and minerals takes place by the roots. Next, gases exchange takes place by the stomata and lenticels on the stem. Next, transpiration takes place by the stomata. Next, reproduction takes place by the flower. Okay, like this. Okay, next, and like this process takes place by the different parts. Okay, see, in the plants all the parts have the similar structures. Okay, similar cells. Okay, all the cells are arranged in same manner or specific manner. Okay, to understand this we have to follow some of the activities. Okay, let us see onion cells in onion peel. Cells in onion peel. Cells in onion peel. Okay, for this activity we need some of the materials. Okay, already here some of the materials are there. Okay, we need a onion like this. Okay, this is the onion. So one onion, and also this is the slides. This is the slide. Next, and also this is the cover slip. Next, also for cutting the onion need a knife and also water. Okay, and also glycerin. Okay, and also stains. Okay, like this microscope. Okay, like this materials are required for performing this activity. Okay, now I will explain this activity. Okay, first of all, okay, make a cut on the onion and take out this piece and break into two pieces. Okay, one of the layer connected the two pieces. Okay, we have to take the peel, onion peel, cells in onion peel. Take a that peel and keep it on the slide. Keep it on the slide and put a water drop on the onion peel and also add some glycerin and stains also we have to add. Next, keep it on the like this slide under the microscope, and if you observed means we can yes, we can observe the some of the structures. We can observe the some of the structures. Okay, these structures are like this having. These structures are like this. Okay, like this appears. Okay, like this appears. Okay, this is called the cell wall, and also this is nucleus. This is the nucleus. Okay, next this one is called the cytoplasm. Like this structures are appears. Okay, group of the cells are appears. They arranged in a specific manner. Like this we can observe okay, onion peel cells. Okay, next another activity is cells in leaf peel. Cells in leaf peel. Okay, let us see how these cells are okay, arranged in okay, leaf peel. Cells in a leaf peel. For this activity also we required some of the materials like okay, betel leaf or rio leaf. Okay, next, and also before mentioned all these materials, okay, microscope, slide, cover slip, blotting paper, water, next glycerin, next stains. Okay, like this all these materials are required. First of all, we have to take the leaf and tear the leaf in a single stroke. Okay, at the end of the tear we can see transparent thin layer, that is called peel. Okay, take that peel and place it on the microscope and add 1 or 2 drops water and glycerin, stains added after. Okay, cover with the cover slip and keep it on under the microscope. If we observe means, okay, here also we can see some of the structures are they are present like this. Structures are present. Okay, rectangular shape structures are we can seen in these peels of leaf. Okay, like this. On these cells, okay, like this. Okay, on this we can see some dense spots or dark spots. Okay, that is called the nucleus. That is called the nucleus. And also, if you observe very clearly, if you observe carefully, we can see some openings are there. Some openings are there on the cells. Okay. We know what are these openings. These openings are the okay, stomata. These openings are the stomata. These openings are the stomata. So we observe this. Okay, leaf field. Okay, next cells are appears like rectangular shape, and also it is some dense spots also there. They are called the nucleus, and also some openings are there. Some openings are there. They are called the stomata. Okay, in this also the cells are arranged. Group of the cells are in specific manner. They are arranged. Okay, like this cells are we can observe in the yes, better leaf field. Okay, like this group of the cells. Okay, now let us see. Okay, cells in a tip of roots. Cells in a tip of roots. Cells in tip of root. So, for this activity, yes, we need materials like onion and also transparent beaker contains the water. Okay, first of all, take the onion and place on the beaker. Okay, the onion size is larger than the opening of this beaker. Okay, exactly it is appears like this. Okay, like this appearing. So inside contains the water. Okay, next leave it for weekdays or 5 or 6 days. Okay, we can see some of the root hairs. It is growing and submerged in the water. Root hair submerged in the water. Then take out this onion and cut the root hair. Cut the root hair and this this small piece of this root hair placed on the slide and add water, next colors, okay, glycerins, okay, and also cover with the cover slip. Okay, on the cover slip, okay, keep it on the 2 or 3 layers of the filter papers. Okay, next press gently and for spreading of the materials on the slide. Okay, then if you observe the under the microscope means, okay, the tip of the onion, tip of the root, cells in the tip of root. Okay, yes, appears like, okay, cells, some group of the cells are appeared like this. Okay, group of the cells are appears like this. Different kinds of the cells are appeared. So, like this cells are appeared. Okay, let us draw the diagram. Group of the cells. Different kinds of the group of the cells. All the cells are not similar. Different kinds of the cells are present. Okay. Okay, these are all the cells. Okay, like this, different kinds of the cells are we can observe in the root tip. Okay, next another activity. Okay, growing tips, growing root tips. Growing root tips, if you observed, means same activity. Okay, take this onion. Already root hair before we cut, no, the cut off, no. So at the portion of the cut off, we have to mark with the permanent marker, and again placed on the okay glass or beaker. Okay, next leave it for 5 to 6 days, means root hairs are growing and submerged in the water. Okay, 5 to 6 days after, take out the onion, and if you observed, means only root hairs. If you observe the all the roots are growing similar, means they are not growing similar, because before we cut, no, some of the root hairs, that portion growth stopped, remain portion of the root hair is growing. So this type of the okay conditions we can see in yes, in this root tip of the hair. So according to this, okay, so far we are discussed some of the few examples of activities. Okay, by these activities we can understand that okay, in all these they have group of the cells. All these they have the group of the cells. Okay, this group of the cells have nearly similar function and similar structure and similar function. They have the similar structure and similar function. That is called the tissue. That is called the tissue. What is meant by tissue means okay, group of the cells, they have okay similar function and similar structures. That is called the tissue. Okay, we are going to discuss about the plant tissues. Okay, before we discussed single cell structure. Cell is the structural and functional unit of the life, like we discussed. This type of the group of the cells having similar structure and similar function, that is called the tissue. Okay, in this lesson we are learning that only. Okay, plants have the different kinds of the tissues for carrying out various functions. Okay, like that we are discussing. And next, see, here we can understand, okay, from unicellular organisms to multicellular organisms, well developed multicellular organisms. For example, cell. This is the cell. Okay, group of the cells and united to form the tissues. This type of the group of the tissues forms the organ. Okay, this type of the different organs forms the organ system. Okay, and finally forms the organism. Okay, and finally forms the organism. Okay, like this, okay, development we can see from very primitive animals to complex organisms. This type of the development, okay, and growth we can see in organisms. Okay, now we are going, for example, different kind, for understanding the different kinds of the tissues, if you go to the garden, okay, that gardener, okay, he may cutting the upper portion of the stems. Sometimes we are observing, even at our home also we are following. For example, one rose plant in our home garden, if you planted, means okay, that plant is growing. If you remove the upper portion, epic part, if you remove, means what will happen? Okay, then laterally so many branches are developing. So many branches are developing. So, next, and also sometimes we are observing, okay, if you go to any tour, any other village, okay, there that rose plant or hibiscus plants you liked very much, okay, you want that plant. So, at the time we are coming time, one stem we are taken come and at our home we are planting, only that is the stem. And also we are watering regularly. Okay, within a few days we are observing that stem bearing leaves, new leaves are coming only from the stem. Okay, because there some of the tissues are there, some of the tissues are there. Okay, that tissues are very continuously dividing and okay, gives us new cells, producing new cells, new parts are coming, new organs are coming. Okay, like that generally we are observing. Okay, totally in the plant, see, let us discuss the yes, tissues that bring out the growth, repair and other functions in the plants. Okay, let us discuss about that. Okay, in the plants we can say there are 4 types of the tissues are there. There are 4 types of the tissues are there. Okay, one is the meristematic tissues, and the second one is the dermal tissues, third one is the ground tissues, and fourth one is the vascular tissues. Okay, in plants, types of tissues. Okay, in the plant we can observe there are 4 types of the tissues. First one is meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissues. And second one is the dermal tissues. Dermal tissues. Third one is ground tissues. Ground tissues. Okay. Fourth one is the vascular tissues. Okay, vascular tissues. If you take any stem and if you observe transverse section, observe under the microscope, if you observe means we can find the totally 4 groups of the tissues we can find. 4 types of the groups we can find. Okay, meristematic tissues, dermal tissues and ground tissues and vascular tissues. 4 types of the tissues are there. Already in previous class, in 8th class also we discussed it. Okay, 4 groups of the tissues there. Okay, let us discuss one by one. Okay, first one is the meristematic tissues. First one is the meristematic tissues. What is meant by meristematic tissues? The tissues that bring about the overall growth and repair are called meristematic tissues. Okay, what is meant by meristematic tissues means the tissues that bring overall growth and repair are called meristematic tissues. Okay, yes. Now I will stop this topic. Okay, next and its structures and types of meristematic tissues and its functioning and remain other tissues we will discuss next class. Okay.